Hello, kings and queens. It's Wisdom's daughter, and welcome back to my channel. So, if you are new here, welcome. Thank you so much for stopping by. And for those of you who are not new here, well, welcome back. So, let's see who we have in the room. Y'all, Eddie Green was the first one in the room, so he gets the star of the day. Thank you so much. Is it Eddie or Edie? You have to let me know. We've got Rain C in the building. I've got hashtag Gemini Queen. Devin Grant is in the building. Spicy Delight is in the building. Diva Ray, Mechadon, Marie Duff, thank you so much, Miles, for being here with us this evening. Lottie Morris, Sonia's Ponytail is in the building. Queen, I've been looking for you. And we have Deborah C in the building. I've got Monique's World in the building. Lexi, the Law Nerd. Breezy B214, Aqua Queen, Brenda Hood. How is everyone doing? Oh, can't forget about Miss Cinnamon. Miss Cinnamon is in the house. So if you guys are ready for the show, put up some popcorn emojis for me. Let me know that you guys are ready for the show. We've got Kimmy Who in the building. How are you, Queen? And so we're going to be getting into a couple of things on this evening, as you can see from our hello, Alice, blessed child of God. We're going to be getting into some stuff this evening, as you can see from our thumbnail here. So, a couple of things we're going to be talking about. We're going to be talking about a gentleman. I don't even like to mention this man's name, but I'm going to be talking about him for a good reason. Okay. So, we're going to be getting into uh, this guy, all right, in just a little bit, because what's going on with this guy and what is going on with these ladies right here and this guy, okay, has something to do with this guy right here, okay? So that's what we're going to be getting into. There's a couple things that I do need to. I know, Pam G, I know, but I promise you it's for a good reason. I don't say this man's name unless I absolutely have to. But if you see from the caption, we're going to get into it. But Trump was ordered to pay one of his essay victims $83 million. Okay. And we're going to get into that story because I have some tea for y'all on that. But anyway, I've got Aqua Queen in the building, that girl repping BK New York, Karen Soto, Deborah Gore, another bot of the building. Thank you so much. And of course, Pam G. All right. So Trump was ordered to pay essay victim 83 million. Ernest Williams needs a Bible. I don't know if Sir is trying to repent because things are not looking good for him, but there's been some update in his case. There are other bloggers covering this, but apparently there's some things going on with one of the victims, and people are questioning, are charges going to be dropped, and what does that mean for the case? So we're going to be getting into that. November Rain is in the building. But first, there is something that I do need to address before we get into it. Hi, Honeybee60. There's some things that have been going on in the YouTube streets as of late, and my name was kind of thrown in the mix, and I've been sitting on this for a couple of days because I didn't know if I was going to address it. Okay, but one of my big YouTube sisters has sounded off a little bit, and I said, okay, you know what? I can't hold water either, so I'm just going to say my piece and then I'm going to let it go. Miss HLS is in the building. Guys, don't forget to like the video on your way in. All right, because once we get into this, we get into all of this drama, and sometimes we forget. So go ahead and make sure you hit that like button for me. I appreciate that. It's a great free way to support the chat. All right, and well, if you guys are in the chat, then you are subscribed to the channel. Those of you who are watching, the chat is on subscriber mode only, so you do need to hit the subscribe button and be a subscriber for at least 5 minutes. Yes, Nikki Lasayas, you finally caught a live, my dear. Absolutely. And so go ahead and hit the subscribe button. I know it says subscribe, but it does not cost anything for you to subscribe. It's just a matter of you hitting the button. And that's a great way to support Wisdom's Daughter and help with the algorithm. So I will put a couple of comments on the board, and then we're going to go ahead and get into our story today. So while I'm doing this, I will kind of give you guys a little bit of a background. So, someone had asked me why I had changed the title on one of my videos. So, the last live that I did was originally titled uh, Dre cancels interview with infamous Sylvia. And then, of course, the rest of it was about this ratchet interview that Ponytail, okay, not Sonia's ponytail that's in this chat, but the Ponytail herself that she did with on another platform. And apparently that stirred the pot, okay? And I was given messages and there's a live going on and your name is all in the chat and what's going on, and apparently somebody tried to come for my character and my integrity, saying that I was spreading misinformation, and it was just a whole big thing. So I'm just going to address it this one time. And like I said, I don't hold on to things like this. I'm going to address it one time and then I'm going to let it go. This is not to bash anybody, it's not to blame anybody, and it's definitely not to point the finger. But unfortunately, there were some communication breakdowns, and there were what I would deem to be some oversights and things that happened that led to some unnecessary drama. And so ultimately, um, what happened is that the person who was supposed to do Dre's interview had posted on the board. And so a lot of people were believing that the Dre interview was going to happen. And we found out on last Saturday morning, that the interview was not going to happen, that the interview was off. Dre didn't want to do it, yada, yada, yada. And I guess me putting in the title, Dre cancels interview, like I said, stirred up a little bit of drama because my name ended up in the chat. And in the chat, people were saying, well, it was one of the mods. One of the mods said it was canceled. And the mod was like, well, which mod was it? So someone put my name in the chat. And somebody was being very messy. Okay, I'm not going to say their name. They know who they are. I don't know if they're on or not. But somebody was being very messy and commented under my video, do you know that this person said that the interview was not canceled? I go over to the chat, and the first thing I see is somebody did a whole live about Dre cancels interview with 8,000 views in 2 hours. Well, thanks for the free advertising, but that was a little messy. I don't understand what my view count had to do with anything, but I don't like messiness. And I think everyone could come to a logical conclusion that we all thought that this interview was going to happen. And upon hearing that it was not going to happen, and that Dre didn't want to do it, and there were a number of reasons that the interview wasn't going to happen. You pick which one you want to believe. But anyway, I came into the chat and then to see what was going on, and later announced myself, and the whole energy in the chat changed. And it reminded me of walking into a room where people have been talking about you, and when you come in, they just stop talking. Anyway, but for me, coming soon to me means that it's planned, it's ready, it's set to go, and you're just waiting a short while. But apparently there was a communication breakdown in terms of what coming soon means. It means, soon, right now, whenever, maybe, maybe not. And I did not spread misinformation. I spread the information that I had at the time. And then there was the video or live that went forth with my name in it was titled, Dre interview was not canceled because it was never scheduled. I said, oh my God. Okay. So now we just revealed to the whole world that there was no Dre interview to begin with because it was never scheduled. Okay. To me, that is misinformation. But you guys know that I'm very sensitive and very mindful of my integrity, my character. My name and my reputation are everything to me. And when my name is when wisdom's daughter and misinformation are put in the same thing, I don't always get it right. But I think there was some pettiness going on. And I'm not the only person who was talked bad about. But at the end of the day, like I said, I'm not pointing any fingers. But the person who was running from my live to the other person's live and talking about, oh, I got the receipts for you, miss, listen, you're like the string on a sweater that somebody pulls and it unravels. And when you do things like that, you're causing discord. Don't be a vessel for the enemy and the devil who sows seeds of discord and disunity. Okay. Um, oh, Aaliyah TV. Listen, uh, at the end of the day, I'm not mad at anybody. I'm probably disappointed more than anything. Because I have spoken up for, this person and I've defended this person. And, I would have expected some more accountability in the chat to say, hey, listen, this is what really happened. It's okay to say, hey, you know what, guys, I jumped the gun. I got a little excited. I was talking through a third party. I thought it was a go, but there was no information put out there. And it wasn't until somebody asked the question. Okay. And there was a lot of disrespect toward people asking about this interview in the chat that I didn't like. But I'm not going to talk too much about this. The only thing that I am going to do uh, is just say what I said, and I'm going to let it go. Okay. My conscience is clear. My heart is clear. All right. I can't change how other people feel. You guys are welcome to say what you want to say in the chat, but I'm not going to beat up and bash anybody for the choices that they've made on their own channel. At the end of the day, we all reap what we sow, and I'm going to leave it at that. What I will say is that I was given some good intel. Okay. Someone from that camp, very close to the person who was supposed to be interviewed, reached out to me privately and told me that they never set up anything. They never spoke to this person. They never agreed to anything. And I have receipts. However, I'm going to drop it in members. Okay. I'm not going to put it for the world to see. I will drop it in members because at the end of the day, when I started working on my master's in emergency and disaster management, I will never remember my first day in class with one of my teachers. She started the class by saying, and listen, I'm a cuss y'all. Y'all know I don't do too much cussing, but I'm just repeating what she said. Okay. And I'm going to say what she said. I'm not even going to sugarcoat it. She said, back up your bullshit. That's what she said. Okay. That means if you say something, back it up. All right. So I'm going to back up what I said. This person asked to remain anonymous because they don't want to anger the the person who was supposed to be interviewed. Okay. So I will drop the member link because some of y'all are nosy. And y'all want to be able to go over there and look at the receipts. There are timestamps. I did have to redact the name because this person did give me permission to release this information. And of course, I would not release their name. You never give up your sources, but I promised them that I would not release any personal information about them. They were coming to me in confidence because I'm pretty sure, they understood that I was well-meaning. So that is why I changed the title on that video. All right. So in other news, we're going to be talking about Sir. Where is he? Let me put him back up here. Where is Sir? Wait a minute. We're going to be talking about Sir. Okay. And what's going on in his world, because it's not good. All right, give me a second. I'm gonna drop this member link now. I just have to get the link actually. How about that? I gotta get the link. All right. So yeah, I'm not going to speak on it anymore in terms of that. But I felt like I owed you all an explanation as to what was going down, because rumor travels fast, and it's important that I do put out good information. And I wanted to make sure that you heard it from the horse's mouth and that you didn't hear it based off of a rumor or anything else. All right. So you guys heard it from me directly. All right. And let me get this. Let me get this member link for you guys. Give me just a second. All right, give me just a second. I'm going to take this down and I'll put up the entire. So this is everything we're going to be talking about. Yeah. All right. So this is what we're talking about today. All right. Give me 1 second. Let me get the membership link for you guys. I will drop it in the chat for you. All right. Because like I said, some of y'all are nosy. And see, there are certain things that, it's just better for behind the scenes. All right. So there's the membership link. I just dropped it in the chat. Membership is $2.99 a month. Okay. You can cancel at any time. There is no gotcha if you're not satisfied. One of the things that I do is make sure that I deliver on the promises that I've said to YouTube in terms of what I'm going to offer for membership. And it's my goal to keep you wanting more. So I've got a lot of good goodies in there right now. It's loaded up with goodies, and I got a whole lot more goodies coming, including these receipts. So you can read it from yourself, okay, about what was going on. All right, so moving on. So let's get into what's going on with Sir over here. Hold on one second. All right. And hold on one second. Oh, before I do that, I've got to do some member shout outs because again, the family is growing, y'all, and we've got some new members. I'm not sure if they're on, but I'm sure they're going to watch this video at some point. So I want to go ahead and give them a nice shout out. All right. You know, we like to make people feel welcome over here. All right. Because when you join Wisdom's Daughter, we really are like a family over here. So shout out to Wendy Megat, okay, who has rejoined the Wisdom Ambassadors, Lady Magenta Spirit, Stephanie J, and Love to Shop 1212. All right. Thank you so much for becoming a part of the Wisdom family and for making it official by becoming a Wisdom Ambassador. And as I always say, we begin now. Okay, wait a minute now. Hold on a second. Okay, Miss Legacy Moon, True Crime and Mysteries. Listen, I love me some Legacy Moon. You know why? Because she nosy like me. Ma'am, welcome, welcome, welcome to the Wisdom Daughter family officially. Okay. And let me be the first to say, as I tell all my members, we begin now. Okay. Y'all know I love the color purple. All right. So we are like a family. Y'all show some love to Legacy Moon. Make her feel welcome. Give her a special welcome in the chat. Welcome to the family, love. All right, so I've got something to share with you. So this story about Donald Trump came across my feed, and the reason why I am sharing it with you guys because some of what is going on with Donald Trump kind of ties into the Nesto case and what's going on with Nesto right now. Okay. And so that's the reason why I'm talking about it. I am not a fan of this man. I don't even like to say his name. I have disdain, but this is a celebratory moment for me because the fact of the matter is sometimes you don't win the criminal fight. But what is Ponytail's favorite word? Y'all put it in the chat. Y'all know I'm talking about when I say ponytail. Y'all put it in the chat. What is Ponytail's favorite word? Okay, I'm going to give y'all a clue. It begins with a C. What's her favorite word? Okay, let me see if I put it in the chat. Y'all got to put it in the chat. What is Ponytail's favorite word? Okay, if it's thank you. Oh, there you go. Y'all got it. Y'all got it. Y'all been following. LeBron's Unicorn is in the building. Nina, K Journey, Aaliyah TV, Petty Patty, Miss Cherry, Golden Pearl, Shawnee Poo, continuously evolving. How are you? Yep. Okay. So sometimes you can't beat them in the criminal realm, but you can beat them in the civil realm. And this was such an interesting story. I'm gonna go to the news. The news art. It's not an article. It's actually a video clip. It's about 10 minutes. We are gonna watch it. I will put it on 1.25, not too fast, but not too slow. But it is very, very interesting. This lawyer for this woman was not playing. Okay, she is not anything to mess around with. Okay, so listen. And what you guys are going to hear is, so I don't want to spoil it for you, but what got my attention is the fact that this award or judgment that he has to pay is probably going to bankrupt this man because this is not the only one. This man has got a lot of things coming down the pipe. Okay, and I'm talking about the man on the left. I know you guys probably can't see it too well because I've got the chats up, but we're talking about Mr. Make America Great Again. That's what we're talking about. All right. Somebody said I call him 45. All right, you know what? I like that, Devin. We're gonna call him 45. We're talking about Mr. 45. And you know what, Aqua Queen, that's exactly how she would spell it. Syphil, okay? And character. That's the other one. Syphil, then character. Y'all been paying attention. All right. And situation. That's number 3. Top 3 favorite words. Character. Okay, character. Because if you know my character, civil, and situation. And she probably spelled situation with a C too. All right. Anyway, I'm cutting up, y'all. Let me behave. Let me be nice. All right. Somebody told me in the chat that I can be a little too negative, and that hurt me in my heart. I said, okay, I need to behave up in here. Listen, y'all need to keep me in check, okay? Y'all just, if I'm going too far, y'all just tell me to behave, okay? I'm very receptive to constructive criticism. I am not that sensitive, okay? If I'm bad, y'all can send me to the corner, okay? All right, let me get these comments down for just a second, and we're gonna let me share my screen, and we're gonna get into this story. All right. Yeah. Tanya D. Listen, I try not to say this man's name. Yes. MAGA. Okay. And can I tell you something? Let me just put it back up on the screen real quick. I want to see if you guys notice something, or am I the only petty person in the room? Hold on one second. Let me see if you guys notice something. So let me take this down and I'm going to put this back up. Okay. So, oh, let me take this comment down for just 1 second. Just 1 second. Okay. So, what do you guys notice about this picture? And I want you guys to put it in the chat. We got three ladies, okay? And what I'm looking at happens to be right above Trump ordered to pay 83 million to E. Jean Carroll. Y'all tell me in the chat what y'all notice, okay? With these three ladies, okay? Because I thought this was funny. And welcome, Doll Walker. Thank you so much for making it official by becoming a Wisdom Ambassador. Queen, welcome to the family. And as I say to all of my members, we begin now. All right. So, y'all give a warm welcome to Doll Walker, who has decided to become a Wisdom Ambassador. The family is growing. Y'all make this queen feel welcome, okay? So y'all tell me what y'all notice. Okay, so K Journey got it. So red what? The cups. What do they look like to you? Now I said to myself, yeah, somebody said there are no women of okay, they are all women of no color. Okay, but not really talking about that. You guys hit it on the nail. It's the cups. So Mr. 45's his not logo, but I guess his I don't know what's the word I'm looking for, but he's known for the red hats that say MAGA, right? So I found it cute that they decided to put red mugs. It says the Rachel Maddow Show, okay? Red mugs with white lettering. It's almost like a slap in the face, okay? To say, like, listen, because we won. All right, so let's go ahead and get into this story right here. Let me take this down and we're going to go ahead and get into it. I will periodically drop the member link in the chat. All right. And what I'll do is let me go ahead and make sure at least one of the mods have the member link. So in the event that I don't see the message and somebody does want the link, I can make sure I get it to you expeditiously. All right. So as I said, this story came across my feed and there were a couple of things. I've been wondering, if this man was going to pay for any of his crimes, to be honest with you. Like I really been wondering if this man was going to pay for anything. And like I said, or like I say, there's more than one way to skin a cat. And I know we've gotten on Ponytail, and listen, she has different nicknames. Sometimes I call her Dem Folks. Sis doesn't like me calling her name, and so we just give her all types of nicknames now. So now we're not even going to address you directly by your name, which back in the day it was very disrespectful to not call somebody by their name. But anyway, Miss Ponytail often talks about civil this and civil that, where in this case civil reigns supreme. Okay, so civil case is not necessarily a bad thing. Mecca Dawn, I am sending you the member link. Okay, I'm sending you the member link. And so you can put that in the chat if you need to. All right, let's get this business going. Let's take a few things down so we can see here. Share my screen. And we're going to get right into it. So we're only going to talk about this for a short while. And then we're going to get into the Nesto case, some updates in terms of what's happening with one of his victims and what that might potentially mean for his cases. Okay. And then there may be another topic I may throw in there because sometimes I just throw in some extra stuff that's just kind of off the rip. Okay. All right. So we're going to be getting into this. Take some comments down and let me make this. There we go. Actually. So this caught my attention. Let me make it big. This caught my attention because if you look at the title, it says $83 million to Carroll could start Trump's collapse into bankruptcy. Okay. And I can't even do a cartwheel, but sis was in here trying to do a backflip. All right. I ain't going to tell you how that turned out, but I'm here. That's all I'm going to say. I'm here.
Well, E. Jean Carroll has sent Donald Trump on his way to bankruptcy with the $90 million that he now owes E. Jean Carroll as of tonight. That's $83.3 million in a jury return for E. Jean Carroll on Friday, added to the $5.6 million that a jury returned for E. Jean Carroll in the same courtroom last year, and with interest running on both of those judgments. Interest. Remember the interest. that everyone else has forgotten about. Donald Trump is already around $90 million in debt to E. Jean Carroll. And that debt increases every single day that it is not paid because of the interest added by law to that amount every day that it remains unpaid. And that could be the smallest debt that Donald Trump owes after a New York judge enters a judgment in a civil fraud case against Donald Trump, in which the New York State Attorney General is seeking $370 million. And that's not all. Don't stop there. There are much bigger possible judgments coming. Washington, D.C. juries could make that New York number look small if they return verdicts against Donald Trump in the civil cases brought against him by 11 members of the House of Representatives. That's 11 plaintiffs who are suing Donald Trump for, in effect, threatening their lives on January 6th by sending his mob to the Capitol. There are also 3 police officers who are suing Donald Trump for the threats and injuries that they suffered on January 6th. Each one of those plaintiffs' cases, each one of them could be getting hundreds of millions of dollars in the same Washington, D.C. courthouse where a civil jury returned a verdict of $148 million against Rudolph Giuliani for the defamation of 2 Georgia election workers, Ruby Freeman and her daughter, Shay Moss. Donald Trump could be facing court orders to pay $1 billion or more in the next few years. And those Washington, D.C. jurors are going to get to hear Donald Trump saying in depositions that he's worth $10 billion. Those juries are going to hear statements from Donald Trump saying he's worth much more money than anything his accounting of his assets shows. And so the 90 million or 100 million, depending on exactly when she collects it, that E. Jean Carroll is now on her way to collecting from Donald Trump, could just be the beginning of Donald Trump's collapse into bankruptcy because of all of the willful and stupid ways Donald Trump has broken the law. The law that E. Jean Carroll used to crush Donald Trump in court and humiliate him to the point where he stalked out of the courtroom during final arguments is the oldest law that Donald Trump has found himself subject to. Before there was a United States of America, defamation was against the law in this part of the world. To the Puritan settlers of the Massachusetts Bay Colony, nothing mattered more to them than their reputations, nothing. And so defamation was a frequently used tort in colonies like Massachusetts more than 100 years before the Constitution of the United States existed. That period is recalled in Nathaniel Hawthorne's 19th century novel, The Scarlet Letter, set in 1642, which tells the story of the agonies suffered by a woman who lost her reputation. There were worse fates in those days than having to wear a red letter A marking you as an adulterer. Reputation was a matter of life and death for the people, men and women, but mostly women, who were accused of witchcraft. In 1692, in Massachusetts, 20 women and men were put to death after being convicted as witches. Each one of those accused witches was defamed in the worst possible way with the worst possible end. To this day, the term witch hunt means an investigation based on nothing, and it is criminal and civil defendant Donald Trump's favorite term to describe what is happening to him. He used it on Friday, after the jury quickly returned their $83.3 million verdict against Donald Trump in the E. Jean Carroll case. I will now read to you, for the first time ever, a Donald Trump post on his social media network in full. And I am reading it in full because of the words that do not appear in this post. At 4:55 p.m. on Friday, Donald Trump wrote, "Absolutely ridiculous. I fully disagree with both verdicts and will be appealing this whole Biden-directed witch hunt focused on me and the Republican Party. Our legal system is out of control and being used as a political weapon. They have taken away all First Amendment rights. This is not America!" Exclamation point. That is the ranting of Donald Trump, cowering in fear now of the best lawyer he has ever seen in a courtroom, Roberta Kaplan. That is Donald Trump, cowering in fear of E. Jean Carroll, because that post does not contain the name E. Jean Carroll. Donald Trump has dared not speak her name since Roberta Kaplan convinced a jury to shut him up with an $83 million verdict. In her final argument to the jury on Friday, Roberta Kaplan said, "It will take an unusually high punitive damages award to have any hope of stopping Donald Trump, to have any chance of allowing Ms. Carroll's life to return to normal." After a very short deliberation, the jury returned $65 million in punitive damages. In Donald Trump's defense, his relentlessly incompetent defense lawyer, Alina Habba, tried to claim a First Amendment right for Donald Trump to say whatever he wants about E. Jean Carroll. She told the jury, ladies and gentlemen, in our country, you have the right to speak. You have a constitutional right to speak. Ms. Kaplan, objection, Your Honor. The judge sustained. You have a constitutional right to some kinds of speech and not others. Donald Trump grandly stalked out of the courtroom. A few minutes into Roberta Kaplan's argument to the jury, the judge stopped Attorney Kaplan. Made her argument to the jury. Roberta Kaplan's co-counsel, Sean Crowley, rose to speak. There has been some speculation about how the jury might have reacted to Donald Trump stalking out of the courtroom during Roberta Kaplan's final argument. There is every reason to believe that Sean Crowley's brilliant final argument turned that stunt into more money in the verdict returned against Donald Trump. Sean Crowley ended her argument this way. The defense wants you to decide that the only way Ms. Carroll could have avoided the bad things that have happened to her is by staying silent. Meanwhile, the man who did these things to her, the man who sexually assaulted her, he gets to do whatever he wants. According to the defense, he gets to lie, he gets to threaten, he gets to ignore a jury verdict. Objection. The judge overruled. Ms. Crowley, he gets to defy the law and the rules of this courtroom. You saw how he has behaved through this trial. You heard him. You saw him stand up and walk out of the courtroom while Ms. Kaplan was speaking. Rules don't apply to Donald Trump. He gets to do whatever he wants and use his massive, powerful platform to keep ruining her life. He even believes he gets to testify under oath and lie once again. Objection. Overruled. Ladies and gentlemen, this isn't a campaign rally. It's not a press event. This is a court of law, and it's Ms. Carroll's life. Donald Trump sexually assaulted her. He defamed her. He keeps defaming her. He is not the victim. This is her life. Help her take it back. Make him stop. Make him pay enough so that he will stop. Thank you. The winning team discussed the case with Rachel tonight.
If your lawyers told you that there was another case and that you should go back and get more money out of him and sue him again, would you do it?
Absolutely. Absolutely. I am more than willing to do it again because we achieved so much in a 7-day trial. We did what people thought was impossible. We beat Donald Trump.
All right, so there you have it. Okay. That was the icing on the cake for me. Hold on one second. Let me stop sharing. And there we go. So let me see. Oh, all right. So let me just go back for just a moment because we have, hold on a moment. We have some welcomes to do. Hang on just a moment shortly. Okay. So let me give a warm welcome to our newest members. Let me just go back a moment and I'm going to go in reverse order. Welcome, Wisdom Ambassador. I am Dorky Girl 1102. Welcome to the Wisdom's Daughter family and Wisdom Ambassador Opulent Jade. And welcome, new Wisdom Ambassador, Lynn Tubbs. Queens, thank you so much for joining the Wisdom's Daughter family. And as we say over here, we be kin now. So y'all give these ladies a warm welcome. Thank you so much for making it official and joining the family. There is a lot of goodies and members. Okay. Y'all are obviously nosy like me. Okay. And so there's a lot more coming for you guys. I'm very intentional about making sure I've got some real goodies in there for you. That's just for you. All right. So again, thank you so much for making it official. So there you have it. Sir is being ordered to pay $83 million. And it is with interest. Now, I don't know exactly how this works, but I imagine Mary Duff said, welcome, kinfolk. All right. I imagine that if he attempts not to pay, they can freeze his assets. Okay. Queen Lynn said, I'm definitely nosy. Me too, sis. Me too. All right. So we're going to get into our next topic. Let me just pull this down for just a second. We're going to get into our next topic. I'm going to put this back up on the screen. All right. So we've already handled the business with Mr. Trump. All right. And we're going to get into this business with Sir right here. Okay. With Sir Nesto, who apparently needs a Bible. Yeah. I don't know what he thinks is in that Bible that's going to save him if he doesn't repent for real, okay, not for fake. But you know, because I am who I am, I am hoping that there is some kind of transformation that goes on with this man, and that he falls on his face and gets right with Jesus. And that's all I'm going to say about that. So let's talk about this case. So Infamous Sylvia actually did a live about this case. I'm not going to play it. You guys will have an opportunity after this, because we're not going to be here too long, to go over there and listen to the whole thing. It was very interesting. I will kind of give you a quick recap. I'm not going to go into too much detail, but I'll give you a quick recap. Some of you may want to watch it, some of you may not. So I'll give you a quick recap of what happened over there. EB said, hope his Bible has lots of pictures since he can't read. John Naughty is in the building. Listen, we have a new name for Nesto. Nesto Mesto, is that his new name? Nesto. Oh, wait a minute. Nesto Mesto. Nesto, I'm gonna call him Nesto Festo, okay? Because Nesto is over in jail festering like an open wound, okay? Y'all put y'all best name for Nesto in the chat. All right. Yeah, he needs to listen. There's a scripture, it's in the book of James. I can't tell you where just right now, you guys can Google it, but there is a scripture that says, work out your own salvation with fear and trembling. And listen, that's the only thing that's going to save this man, because he's in a world of trouble. His BFF knows it, to the point where, you know, his people don't even want to be associated with him anymore. All right, we got Nesto Pesto, nasty Nesto. Yep. So here's the deal. There was a lot that was said in this live. Some of it made me say, Sis had to do some research on some stuff, because there were some things that were said that I didn't like because of how they were presented. But let me just give you a quick recap, and I'm going to take this down for just a second. All right, so y'all can see my face. Okay. So basically what is happening is that the grape victim, okay, this is, well, she's not 19 anymore, obviously, but she was 19, okay, is not cooperating with the police. Okay. Sis is scared, and rightfully so. Yeah, Nesto Pesto, because he is a pest. He's a bugaboo and a pest. Okay. He's a pest. Oh my goodness. K Journey said, oh man, Viagra. Anyway, so the great victim is very, she's scared. Okay, she's scared to the point where she has decided to leave the state, apparently. Listen, somebody just call her Nesto Puss. Like an open sore, they just call him Puss. Anyway, but in all seriousness, she has fled the state. She is not cooperating with police. Stephanie J is in the building, not cooperating with the police. And some of those charges are likely going to be nolle prosequi, which means that they're not going to prosecute at this time. All right. Now, I have said it before, nolle prosequi does not mean that they're dismissed. I know there's some words going around in these YouTube streets that the cases were dropped, they were dismissed. Nolle prosequi literally means that they're just not prosecuting at this time, and they're sweeping it under the rug. Jam, I'm going to come right back to that. I'm going to leave it on the screen because I'm coming right back to that. And Jay Vickers, I'm coming back to yours too, because I got something to say about this. Listen, but let me start with Jam. So they can always come back and prosecute later. Hello, Lady Magenta Spirit. I gave you a shout out earlier today and wanted to welcome you officially to the Wisdom's Daughter family. Thank you so much for becoming a Wisdom Ambassador, Queen. And like I say to all members, we be kin now. Okay, so we family. So Lady Magenta became a member behind the scenes, but I wanted to make sure that Queen got her rightful shout out. So y'all show Lady Magenta Spirit some love. All right. And we've been getting to know each other in the chat. So nolle prosequi means that they can choose to prosecute later, but they're not going to prosecute it at this time. Okay. And Jam hit the nail on the head. The minute I heard that, I said, okay. So it is likely that she feels intimidated. I've said it before that Miss Ponytail, okay, was doing a little too much, doing way too damn much on YouTube, talking about the victims, doing these interviews, victim shaming, victim blaming, and all of that. And everyone's on social media, and so I would feel intimidated too. Okay, Ponytail herself said after she got shot, and with the whole fiasco with her boyfriend shooting up the whole house and shooting her sister in the face and shooting her 3 times, including in her stomach. And, sis lost the majority of her intestines. Okay. And has to carry around a donut that she has to sit on now. And she's barely 90 pounds. It was a big deal. And everyone was talking about it. She said, I didn't want to deal with this. So I left Detroit. I left town. Okay. And so, I think it was no, Cleveland. Sorry, it was Ohio, Cleveland. Sorry. She left Cleveland. All right. And so for somebody who went through that, you would think that she would be a little bit more sensitive. K Journey said, interesting, Ponytail moved to Georgia and left Georgia, and now she's back, and now we're finding out the victim is in hiding. I don't know what's going on with that. I know that she went live recently. I have not watched it. I really don't want to watch it, to be honest with you. I was like, oh God, I wish she would just stay her ass in the bushes. Yeah, she was at she's sitting on Dunkin' Donut. Yeah, I noticed that every time she would come to the jail, I'm like, who walks around with a donut? Like my dad used to sit on a donut when his muscles atrophied and he was just skin and bone, and so it was very uncomfortable. But somebody said it might have to do with hemorrhoids. Who knows? But getting back to Jam's comment, wait a minute, where is it? All right. I believe there's some victim intimidation going on here. We've heard Ponytail say that she was going to have a private investigator look up her background. Let me just clear the air, okay? Because Infamous Sylvia did mention it on the live. This woman has no criminal background. Now, what was talked about a lot in this live is her family, okay? So and I may get this backwards, so don't quote me on this. Y'all can go over there and watch it. But I believe she talked about the aunt first. Okay. It's not the grandmother. It's the aunt. This is the one who was driving the teacher's car that got arrested. The aunt worked for Equifax, or if it's not Equifax, it's another credit company, but I believe it's Equifax. And sis decided she was going to borrow a few of those credit card numbers and go shopping, home shopping network, buying clothes, shoes, bags, everything. Okay. And so she ended up getting 3 years for that. Now, the mother got involved in a PPP scam. Okay. Now, I don't understand what the PPP scam had to do with the daughter, but apparently, and this was the whole preface of the live, was that the Dodge Charger that Nesto brought to the Dodge dealership, remember where he brought that check that bounced. Okay. I'm going to talk about the check in just a minute, but the check that bounced, Jay Vickers, I'm gonna star your comment because I do want to come back to it. But the check that bounced, I'll get back to that check in a second. But that car was being driven by the great victim. She was trying to get her hair done, and on her way into the salon, she was jumped by 8 women. They pistol whipped her all in the face, beat her up, slashed the tires on the car, slashed the seats, and she managed to get away. And she ended up having to she was able to call the police and let them know what happened. And, the car had to be towed to the dealership. Now, you want to talk about complexity on top of complexity. How about this car was not registered to Nesto or his company? It was registered to what is probably another victim. Okay. And Auntie Sylvia let the name slip, and I'm not going to repeat it. But anyway, and she said the name of the auntie. So we just throwing everybody under the damn bus and laughing at it like it's funny. Oops, that ain't funny. Okay, that ain't funny. Anyway, and so, oh, wait a minute. What y'all talking about here? Who deleted the live? What y'all talking about? KK Benita said, "Girl, she did," because then I'm behind in the comments. She deleted the live. Y'all update me in the chat. Who deleted what live? You talk about Sonia or you talk about Sylvia? Who deleted the live? Y'all update me in the chat because I'm a little behind in the comments. All I heard was, girl, she took down the live. Oh, Ponytail took it down. Oh, okay. All righty. Well, listen. A little birdie told me something that's going on with that. So y'all make sure y'all remind me to tell you some tea about Ponytail. Don't let me get off this live and I forget to tell you some tea about Ponytail. I can't tell you who told me because I need to protect the innocent. But this person is very well connected here in Georgia, okay, in Georgia, and yeah, and told me some things. Anyway, so getting back to it, so the car is registered to another victim who apparently back from 2013 and somehow, between 2013 and 2021, Nesto acquired this car. He probably got the car like he got all the other cars and drove it over state lines talking about, I'm gonna sell it for you. And that was that, right? Now, the great victim, she's beat up, all that. The car gets to the dealership and somebody else is there, supposedly an assistant, hands them a check from a completely different company that has been since dissolved. Okay, the company existed for 3 years, but it has since been dissolved. And it's like a company that was started by a retired military family. Okay, and they wrote the check, which bounced. So how about in terms of nasty, nesty pesty, okay? Nesto Finesto, Nesto Pesto. We got a whole bunch of names for him. He the car was not registered to his company. He just brought the car in. Car was not registered to his company, and the check was not his. And so for those reasons, more than likely, they ended up having to do nolle prosequi, okay, meaning that they're not going to prosecute, okay? And so that is a charge that may get, dropped or nolle pros, but that's the deal on that. Now let's get back to this this great victim. Okay, it's two things I need y'all to remind me about. Remind me about this Bible situation. We're gonna talk about that, and I got some tea to share with y'all in terms of Miss Ponytail, and it may answer the question why she took down the lie that she just did. Okay, so now the next part of the live, after we done talked about all the family, and see, Ponytail has done this, okay, as if to make it seem like because the family is criminal, she's criminal. But let me just clear it up, okay? The great victim has no criminal record. Sis got the hell up, and I don't blame her. Nikki Pope is in the building. Succeeding 2 is in the building. I might have missed a few people in these YouTube streets. Good evening, in the building. I wonder if the attorney got to Dre to make him not want to talk anymore because his convos are going against Nesto, his friend for 30 years, if you don't believe him. All I'm going to say, Jay Vickers, are you Jay Vickers? Jay Vickers. Queen, how come you're not a member, Queen? I thought you were a member. All right, well, I'm not rushing you. Okay, you take your time. I'm here with open arms. But I'm going to post the receipts in members. I'm going to do it after this live is finished. I'm going to post the receipts and then you can make your own decision. Okay. If you don't listen, I have subscribers that like to stay in the bushes. They don't like to be too public. So if you want to become a member, outside of the live, not a problem. But that'll be how you'll be able to see those receipts. And then you'll be able to, you may get an answer to your question. Okay. You probably will get an answer to your question in terms of why he didn't want to do the interview. Okay. All right. So now let's clear the air. So the great victim, she don't have anything to do with her family's criminal history. This is another tactic that, this isn't okay, Queen. Listen, can y'all drop the link for Jay Vickers? All right. And amen. This is another tactic of intimidation that is often used by Ponytail, is to say, well, look at her family. I have a lot of fools in my family, but I'm educated. I can't oh, thank you so much, Audi, for the super chat. Thank you so much. I cannot control what my family members do, and I don't think that's fair. Okay, I don't think that's fair. There are a lot of good moms out here whose children have gone astray. It doesn't mean that there was something wrong with the mom, right? So, and we have Kimmy, who, Queen, welcome to the Wisdom's Daughter family officially. And thank you so much for becoming a wisdom ambassador. Queen, you know how this goes. We begin now. Up, we got another one. Hold on a second. We got Robin Haynes B in the building. Queen, thank you so much for becoming a wisdom ambassador. And as I say to all new members, we begin now. Y'all give a warm welcome to Kimmy Who and Robin Haynes B. Thank you so much for becoming a member. And you now have access to the full membership collection and all of the perks. And so, yeah, listen, y'all make the new wisdom ambassadors feel welcome, okay? It's very important. I want to make sure that everyone feels welcome, but because they've made it a decision to make it official, we want them to feel extra welcome because I really do appreciate it. And there she is. I was waiting on you, Queen. J. Vickers, 67, is now a wisdom ambassador. Pray the Lord. Pray the Lord. Thank you so much, Queen, for making it official, and welcome officially to the Wisdom's Daughter family. You know how this goes. We begin now. Y'all make Jay Vickers feel welcome. She's been here for quite some time. She's not new to this, but she is true to this. All right. So, getting back to the story. So, I didn't like the fact that it appeared to me in my ears, okay, that it was almost as if to say that, you know, she's not credible because her family comes from crime. Okay. And I don't know what one had to do with the other. But here's the thing. There was some additional talk about Nesto's court hearing. Okay. And so apparently the grape victim accused Nesto of SA on 2 occasions. One occurred in October, I believe, of 2020. And the other occurred in February 1st, 2021. Now, it was brought to everyone's attention that this was the same day that Nesto was in court with Erica King. However, okay, court is not in session 24 hours a day. And so my first question was, when were they in court? Because the victim said the assault on February 1st happened between 6 p.m. February 1st and 10 a.m. on February 2nd. Now, I'm going to come right back to that for a minute. We have another member that we need to welcome. Welcome, CJ. Thank you so much for becoming a Wisdom Ambassador, and welcome to the Wisdom's Daughter family officially. Okay, I don't know if you're new here, if you've just been in the bushes, but I say to all members, and I mean what I say, we begin now. So we family, all right? So y'all please welcome CJ to the family Wisdom Ambassadors. Please give him a good old WDF welcome. WDF means Wisdom's Daughter family. All right. Thank you so much for becoming a member. And so it was said that the victim said that the crime, the essay, and it was Sodom and Gomorrah. Okay. I'm going to say Sodom and Gomorrah. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. Backdoor, right? Sodom and Gomorrah, and aggravated Sodom and Gomorrah. Now, let me just break that down a little bit, because some people may say, well, what's the difference? So we know that old nasty Nesto, okay, had some things in his bag that they found, right? A BDSM mask, you know, full face mask with the zips, right? He had that. All right. He had liquid Viagra. He had some documents with some forged signatures on it and some other things. And he also had 2 black adult toys. Okay. So if it's aggravated Sodom and Gomorrah, that means something went up the back door. Okay. And chances are he used one of these nasty toys in the back door of this 19-year-old. Okay. We're all adults here. All right. And hopefully y'all don't have the kiddies in the room, but I'm going to try to, you know, abbreviate. I don't have to say everything. You guys, you understand where I'm coming from. Right. And so between 6 p.m. February 1st and February 2nd, 10 a.m. And so, you know, they're going so fast through the court documents. Like, well, what time were they in court? 1 p.m. Okay. 1 p.m. they were in court. And that's around the time that Erica King got caught for impersonating a lawyer, allegedly the lawyer that was impersonated is April Holloway. All right. We are trying to get the footage. Okay. The queendom. All right. So those of you who don't know, I coined the term queendom, which refers to a number of female and primarily Black female YouTubers in this community. Many of us share subscribers and members, and it is a community and it is filled with unity, and we're going to keep it that way. Okay. So you're talking about grown woman vibes and Real Talk Bougie, aka Love Lies Lace Fronts, okay, Chronicle Speaks, Pam Esquire. And I'm happy to say that I've been included in that number. I'm a part of the queendom. Anyway, and and some others. And so, of course, phone calls from prison. We can't forget the queen. I call her the queen because listen, without her, all this would not be possible in the way that it has come forward. Anyway, and so the queendom is trying to get the original video. Okay, we don't care who gets it. We all looking for it. Okay, we all looking for this Zoom call where Erica King was in court with Nesto over this rental property. Okay. Now I'm not going to say the address of the rental property because I'm probably going to get it wrong, and I'm not sure which one it is at the moment. But him and Shirley were being evicted. Okay. Shirley was not there. I honestly believe that he didn't tell her about it. He was trying to be slick and had Erica play a lawyer for him. Now he wasn't even supposed to be on the lease. Okay. But he went ahead and went to court with Erica King playing April Holloway on behalf of Shirley Strawberry. And they're asking her, are you sure you're a lawyer? And she's like, yes, okay, so what's your, hold on a second. John Naughty said, I'm trying to figure out why bro got to stay away from animals. John Naughty, I will get to that. Stay with us, okay? Don't go anywhere. Stay with us, John. I'm a pin your comments. I don't forget to come back to it, okay? Because let me tell you, Mr. Dre, he want to know about them animals, man. You got to tell me about these animals, man. He want to know about them animals too, okay? That's my best Dre impression. I love Mr. Dre. Anyway, so Erica King is being asked if she's a lawyer. What is your bar number? Okay, your license number. She gives them a number. It's not, it comes back to an incorrect number. That's like you asking somebody their telephone number in the United States and they give you 8 digits. Okay, we got a problem. You 2 digits off. And so she says, okay, that was probably my second. She says, okay, you know what? Let me go and get it. I have to go off the Zoom. Okay, it was Bent Creek. I thought so. It was Bent Creek. So you guys that saw the field trip, and I believe the field trip is in members, but even if it's not, those of you who are Wisdom Ambassadors, you have access to everything. We did a virtual field trip. We did go to the Bent Creek Manor house. And yes, your girl Wisdom's daughter did get out the car, tiptoe on the grass, and peek through a window. Okay, I did that. Okay, and I saw some shoes on the stairs, and I said, oh, there's a whole family living here. So I said, okay, let me get up out of here. I felt bad about walking on that grass, but I was like, let me just hurry up because it's a white neighborhood. I'm too dark to pass for anything but black. So I said, let me just be quick about it. Anyway, that house was this big, beautiful white house that Shirley and Nesto were evicted from. It's all over his Instagram, Nesto's Buckhead, where he's got videos. He's cleaning the pool. He's in the garage. All those pictures where they're in that beautiful white kitchen. Nesto's washing his hands, that house. So Sir tries to be, old school Nixie is in the house. Hello, Queen. So listen, Sir tries to be slick and has himself there, and they're like, well, we're Shirley Strawberry, because who are you? You're not even supposed to live here. And he's like, oh, well, I'm the husband, and this is the lawyer on behalf of Shirley. So Erica King says, I have to log out for a second. Sis logs out of the Zoom, logs back in, but when she logs back in, she forgets to change the name from Erica King back to April Holloway, who she was pretending to be. And they were like, who is Erica King? She tried to say that's her assistant. Sis got caught. They sent the police to her house and everything. Okay. My point is, it would seem like somebody was trying to say that because the court case and the SA or Sodom and Gomorrah happened on the same day, as if to say, well, how could it happen since he was in court? Something don't seem right. Let me break something down to y'all. Those of you who are from, if you guys were born in the 50s, 60s, or 70s, y'all know what I'm talking about. There very much was a culture in the United States, and it's not a black or white culture. It was American culture, where unfortunately it was acceptable for men to beat their wives. Okay. The man would go to work. He would have a bad day. He might get belittled by his boss. And then he would come home and take it out on his wife. Hello, Tamara Palmer. Welcome to the chat. He would take it out on his wife. Okay. Maybe she cooked his steak a little more than he liked. Maybe he wanted a beer and she put it in a mug instead of giving him the bottle. Whatever. Okay. Let me tell you what I think. I think Nasty Nesto was so pissed off that Erica King fudged up. Okay. I said fudge like chocolate, that she fudged up, that he went home and took it out on this victim. Okay. Because I've read that she was living in that RV. Okay. Now, I don't know if he still had that RV at this time, but apparently he had access to her. And I believe that he went and took it out on her from 6 p.m. until 10 a.m. the next day. Okay. We all adults in the room. If get your kids out the room. I'm just going to say what I'm going to say. All right. I don't even want to be doing all of that with my husband from 6 p.m. to 10 o'clock in the morning. I am not 25 no more. Okay. All right. I'm good with a quick 30 minutes and I'm good. All right. So it is possible and very plausible that this happened. And I don't like the fact that it was said or made to seem that something's amiss or that she's not telling the truth. Okay. Some of y'all said that's a long time. I thought the same thing. What? Okay. So sad. My phone died. I missed so much. That's okay. Aqua Queen, replay gang. You'll be able to roll it back later. Who was living in the RV? The great victim. He had her living in that RV for a time. Okay. I think he eventually traded it in for Shirley's G-Wagon. And I would have to go back to see at what point he got said G-Wagon. It was acceptable for them to R their wife because she's supposed to perform her wifely duties. Absolutely. This was the culture. Wife and children were considered the property of the husband. Okay. You all have heard of that culture. Okay. He didn't show she wasn't really a lawyer. He didn't know she wasn't really a lawyer, but she was using a different name. Right. And that's twice, because he was actually physically in court with Erica King when she said her name was April Holloway, but you knew this person for 20 years. Come on now. Come on. Stop it. Cut it out. Okay. Yeah, so he was definitely angry. He has angry ex. I can guarantee it. Okay. I am worthy, so I can guarantee it. All right. Grape is great, but backdoor is even worse. Okay. Absolutely. Yes. She was living in the house next to Erica as well, if I remember correctly. That's possible. I don't know if I heard that per se, but I believe it. Okay. OMG. What? Legacy Moon said they've been friends for at least 20 years. He knows she's not a lawyer. Hello. He must have taken 17 Viagras. Listen, this sir had liquid Viagra. Now, I'm not going to tell on anybody in the room, and it's been a long time since I've indulged in anything other than a little wine or some apple crown from time to time. But I do know that there's a difference between bud, which is like, the Mary J, the cannabis plant, and the liquid version. Okay, I've seen something that looks almost like a pipe with the liquid cannabis in it. And if you draw on that thing right there, the way you would draw on what they call it, a Dutch or whatever, let me tell you, you're going to be high for about 15 days on that one draw. Liquid Viagra. He might have taken 10 drops, and that was enough to carry him for 10 hours. Okay. Yeah, he's a dirtbag. He definitely knew. Gotcha. I hope you're able to get. Gotcha. I hope you're able to get a membership soon. Okay, guys, membership is only $2.99. Okay, it's only $2.99. And you can cancel at any time. So, mods, if you would just drop the membership link in the chat. We'll drop it periodically in case someone does want to become a member. There is absolutely no pressure. You can support the channel just by doing what you've done, liking the videos and subscribing. Okay. One of the things that I've done when people do tell me that they're a new sub, I like for you to tell me if you've subscribed, because I can't always see that on YouTube, because I like to greet you. And I will welcome you into the family when you become a member. It is absolutely official. That lets me know that you are here to stay. And as I say, what do I say? We be what? Y'all put it in the chat. We be what? We be kin now. Anyway, so that's what I think happened. And I feel so bad for this poor girl. Does Sonia Blade know all of this? Yep. Shawnee Poole got it. We be kin now. Okay. Yes. Nesto sees no value in womanhood, only as a means to his own. And yeah. So, oh, wait a minute. Mecca Dawn gifted a membership. Thank you so much, Mecca Dawn. Bless you, Queen. I pray that your gift will return back to you tenfold. Thank you so much. When memberships are gifted, it gets assigned at random from YouTube. And so whoever did get gifted with the membership, it is my prayer that you would enjoy it and that you will decide to keep that membership. So I want to get back to John Naughty's question. He wanted to know why he has to stay away from animals. So I'm not going to get into the nitty gritty of it, but apparently there was either a picture or some video footage that was found on his laptop with children doing some things to animals and some animals doing some things to children. And that's all I'm going to say. Okay. So yeah, it was bad. So getting back to this, and then I'm going to get to the next topic, which is still in line with this topic. And so there's been a lot said about Hazel. There is a video that everyone has access to. It's called Surviving Nesto. Okay. And I did a whole live on this victim, Hazel, who wanted to work for Nesto. And this man, every time he met with her, and this was a part of the job interview, kept forcing her to take off her clothes because he figured because she was a former stripper, it would be no big deal. It's a difference between taking off your clothes because you want to and taking off your clothes because you're forced to. Okay. And it was said that what happened with Hazel was not criminal. What happened with Hazel, really quickly, is that several times she met with Nesto during the job interview process, and he told her to take off her clothes. Okay. He told her to remove her undergarments. Okay. The manager was there. The manager kept telling her, girl, this is normal. Don't worry about it. It's okay. All right. And so, but after a while, she's like, wait a minute. You keep something's wrong. You keep telling me to take off my clothes. Then one day, soon as she came to work, he met her in the parking lot. Hey, come with me somewhere. Okay. Takes her to the parking lot. They're in the car. He locks the door and he tells her to take off her clothes. And she's like, no, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. Okay. I thought you wanted this. I thought you said you was down. Okay. This is what you got to do. Y'all got to watch that live. Yeah. It had me shook. It gave me chills hearing her story, and I believe her. Okay. I'm not shy in saying that, I'm a 2-time essay survivor. I'm not even going to say victim. I'm not a victim. I was victimized, but I'm not a victim. I am a victor. Okay. And I was that girl in the car. He had her in the car, had her locked in. She couldn't get out. He's telling her to take off her underwear. And she's like, I'm on my cycle. I have my period. And he said, well, you said that 3 weeks ago. Ain't nobody on their period 3 weeks. Lo and behold, sis had a procedure that caused her to continue to bleed. She had an IUD placed. She told him she had an IUD placed, which prevents pregnancy. What we did not know is that Nesto has had a vasectomy. Okay. He recently revealed that on one of the video calls. And so Sir told her, she says, well, why do I have to take off my underwear and all my clothes? And he basically said, because we about to do. And he said the F word. Okay. I'm not going to say it was triggering enough. The first time I had to do that live, y'all get the point. Okay. We about to, okay. And I need to blank in you is what he told her. Okay. Because he knew that she had an IUD and she could not get pregnant, and also that he had a vasectomy. And this is what he has been doing. Grown Woman Vibes also has a video on her Patreon. Okay. She has multiple levels. It's very inexpensive. Talking to another victim from that barbershop. Why am I bringing this up? I'm bringing this up because it was said that no crime was committed, and I wholeheartedly disagree. And let me show you why. I wholeheartedly disagree. Okay. And again, I am not trying to point the finger at anybody, but we don't always agree on social media, and that's okay. But let me show you why I don't agree. Okay. Let me show you why I don't agree. I'm going to try to make this as big as I can. Let me see if I can make this bigger. Okay. Okay. So you see this, right? Criminal, let me take this comment off for 1 second and I'll get back to the comments. Criminal harassment charges in Georgia, what to know. Okay. It is important that you understand your state's laws as it relates to certain things. Okay. If you or a loved one were criminally charged with harassment, do not wait to reach out to our firm today or to discuss the specifics of your case. All right. How does Georgia define criminal harassment? Harassment that reaches the level of a crime varies slightly by state, but typically involves targeting someone with behavior meant to harm, annoy, torment, or terrorize. You keep making me take off my clothes. That sounds like terrorizing to me. Okay? Creating reasonable fear in the victim for their safety or the safety of their family or property. You lock me in a car. I can't get out. You're telling me that we about to okay, and you about to inside of me, and that I need to be you, and so this has to happen. We got to get this done, type of situation. And the girl was terrified. She said her heart was racing. Okay, sounds like reasonable fear to me. It is important to note that criminal harassment targets a distinct person, for instance, an ex-spouse. However, any person could be the target of harassment: a current or former partner, a coworker, a neighbor, or even a stranger. Furthermore, harassment could take many forms, including online harassment. Okay. Ponytail is constantly going on these shows. Okay. Talking about, victims lied and maybe, you felt some type of way because you thought he ghosted you and, but really, you lied and you sorry. And anyway, okay. Furthermore, harassment could take many forms, including online harassment, sexual harassment, threats, or stalking. Sometimes it can include a threat of damage to the victim's property, home, or car. Stalking or menacing. Interstate stalking is a federal crime. At the state level, stalking may be a different crime, or harassment and stalking may be covered by the same statute. Stalking refers to an intentional pattern of malicious and repeated conduct that causes the victim to feel fear for their safety and or family's property. This man, according to her testimony, brought her someplace to take off her clothes at least 4 times, okay? In exchange for her getting a job or going through the quote unquote fake interview process. Frequent unwanted phone calls and texts at all hours, following a person, repeatedly showing up at the same place as the victim. He targeted her in the parking lot. Tracking a person with an electronic device, leaving threats, notes, or gifts for a person at their home, in their car, at their desk, or vandalizing their property. Some states penalize stalking as a kind of menacing. Menacing is an action that causes reasonable fear in the victim. Menacing, however, can be a single act, such as brandishing a weapon. Stalking is a repetition pattern of behavior. Cyber stalking. According to federal law, it is a crime to communicate a hazard, to kidnap or physically harm someone across state lines. This includes most internet communications, which generally travel through networks or servers that compromise interstate commerce. Many states have modified their harassment and stalking laws to include electronic communications. Cyber stalking refers to stalking using electronic communications such as the internet, email, text messages, or social networks. YouTube. Some states penalize cyber stalking as the inappropriate use of computers or electronic communications. In a criminal case concerning cyber stalking, the issue of whether there was a fair reason for communication between the two parties can be an aspect. And there you have it. Okay? So you don't have to agree with me, but if you ask me, I do believe that this woman was the victim of a crime. She may not have known that at the time. There was a time when I didn't know that if my boyfriend wanted to have relations and I didn't, that it was still great, even though that was my boyfriend, because I didn't want to do it and I said no. Okay, there you have it. We have a new member. Welcome, Nina, new Wisdom Ambassador. Queen, thank you so much for officially joining the Wisdom's Daughter family. We are so happy that you have made that decision. And as I say to all members, we begin now. Y'all show a warm welcome to Nina, which you may have already done so because I'm so behind in the comments. All right, let me take this down off the screen. But it's really important that we are educated and that we don't make comments so loosely, okay? Because, as social media influencers, YouTubers, whatever you want to call us, there are people out there who will take what we say and really run with it. And so I just wanted to educate you, to give you another perspective, not to persuade you one way or another, but to share with you what is Georgia law. And in case any of these things have happened to you and you did not realize, okay? Took me a long time to realize that, oh wow, even if it's my boyfriend, okay? Who had who had a jail interview? Hold on, let me catch up. When did he get a snip? Because I read that Shirley hired a PI and discovered that he had a love child out of marriage. Now he claims, okay, thank you so much for the super chat. Love to shop 1212. Yeah, he said in one of the most recent video jail calls, and there haven't been that many. Um, there are so many more coming though, y'all. There's like 50 more to go. But anyway, he's Sonia basically was saying, word on the street is you have a baby. And he's like, no, because I took care of that like back in whatever year it was. So that can't be possible. I don't remember what year it was. I would have to go back up there to see what year it was. But that's what he said. And that again, this is if he is to be believed. Okay. All right. This is if he is to be believed. And so yeah, hold on one second. Let me just catch up with some of the comments. So some of you watched it and you believe Hazel. All right. Honeybee is a victor as well. Okay. There are many of us. Not everyone is going to come forward and say it. But there are many. Yeah, sounds like a Harvey Weinstein. Absolutely. Okay. Absolutely. And so I just wanted to give you guys a different perspective because I feel like I have a responsibility when I hear things that don't sound right to give you another perspective. Okay. And I tend to try to do that with receipts. All right. And so let's get into, because let me go back to the comments that I flagged, because I did tell you guys that I had some tea that I was going to share with you. And I'm really not going to keep you guys long because I'm just about at the end of it in case you guys have some additional questions. All right. Let me just see if I can catch up with some of these comments. All right. And then y'all gonna have to tell me what I missed in the chat. Are you serious, Mechadon? I know who you're referring to. Okay, wait, hold on. Let me try to catch up. They had the audacity to say it was civil. Y'all, I won't say any names, but it wasn't Sonia. Yeah. They did say it was civil. Yeah, that's why I said it's important for me to give another perspective. I'm not pointing the finger at anybody. Everybody has the right to believe what they want to believe, and what people do on their own YouTube channels ain't none of my business. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go back and listen to that call to see when he said it was the call where Ponytail was wearing the Space Jam jacket, okay, looking like she's ready for a trip to the moon. Okay. So in her moon jacket, it was that one. Okay, it was that one. So there were some questions. I'm gonna come back to these comments in a second. There were some questions about a couple things. So let me just address this real quick. Yeah, so Nesto ordered a Bible with his name engraved, okay, and Ponytail's name on the inside cover, and the date that he was incarcerated. And she was tickled pink when he said that, and he only did that to hype her up and get her to pay for it. Okay. Well, I heard he in jail praying. Okay. I heard that he is in jail praying. All right. Oh my goodness. Wait a minute. Hold on a second. Did I miss something? Did I miss something? Hold on a minute. I'm seeing it now. Queen Pam is in the building, the law intellect, y'all. If y'all not a part of Law University, okay, I'm learning some things. I did not go to law school. Okay, I learned some things from Pammy Pam. Queen, if you're still in the building, thank you so very much for stopping by. It is an honor. You have no idea. You are one of the ones that I call my social media mentors. Okay, this is one of the queens of the queendom, and I am very, very humbled. And thank you so very much for the super sticker. It means everything to me. Everything. Okay. So y'all, Pam is in the building. All right. Pam is in the building. And y'all, let me just say this, because there are some things. That's why I put, let me put this back up. That's why I put this up here about okay, about YouTube beef. Not to say that there's any beef, but there are some things that have been going on YouTube that I wasn't too happy about. But let me just say this. I pray that the Lord keeps me humble. I pray that he keeps me humble. Okay. I have this YouTube thing. It doesn't have me. I don't want to ever get to the point where it goes to my head and that money is more important than integrity. All right. So that is my prayer. And that is my commitment to y'all. Okay. All right. And I welcome y'all. If I ain't acting right, y'all better get me right. Okay. We have a new member. Sassy has made the decision to become a wisdom ambassador. Queen, thank you so much for making it official. And let me be the first to welcome you officially to the Wisdom's Daughter family. Y'all give a warm welcome to Sassy. And as I say over here to every member, we be kin now. All right. And I mean that on everything. Y'all give a warm welcome to Sassy, our newest wisdom ambassador. Thank you so much for becoming a member. I almost knocked over my water, Pam. I was like, wait a minute. Listen, I'm gonna be honest with you. I thought it was a mistake. I'm on StreamYard in the back, and I'm like, is that is that me? Where's that from? Thank you, India Bush, for the super sticker. I appreciate you, Queen. And again, y'all, don't forget to like the video. That is a free way that you can support the channel. It does help with the algorithm, and it lets YouTube know that Wisdom's Daughter is here. And as Dr. SP put it, okay, integrity is everything. And you know what? Hold on. Y'all can't even see. Y'all can't see the, let me take this down. Y'all can't see the comments. Integrity is everything. That's how I was raised. All right. I was raised by a military mom. My mama was no joke. She's still no joke. Okay. My mama put the fear of God in me a long time ago, and it has never left. Y'all, I'm in my mid-40s, and I'm still scared of my mama. Okay. I ain't afraid to say it. I'm still scared of my mama. Yeah. So anyway, but thank you to all of our new wisdom ambassadors. Thank you for all the super stickers and the super chat. Now I'm gonna share with you some tea about why Miss Ponytail over here may have taken down. We have another survivor. Amen. Why she may have taken down that live. Now I didn't get to listen to it. I didn't want to. I was going to just to see if there was anything worth reporting on, but I really didn't want to listen to it, to be honest with you. But little birdie told me behind the scenes that Miss Ponytail has been reported to Cobb County Detention Center several times, that they reported her channel, these interviews that she's done, a lot of the links to these YouTube videos that she's done, her own videos where she's recording Nesto illegally, was sent to Fulton County and sent to Cobb County. And they said that they had no idea. Okay. Now, it is interesting that it coincided with the day that Hazel went live, but I won't be surprised if that channel gets shut down soon, because this person is not the only one that's actually reported her, but this person went down there, okay, with evidence and receipts. They had no idea that she was on YouTube doing all of this. Well, they know now, okay? And if this person is to be believed, and I do believe them, thank you so much, Sarah Burnside. I do believe them. Thank you, call me darling. I'm spilling it now. I do believe this person that she was probably, and I've said it a few times, that she was probably hit with a cease and desist order, okay, and told to take it down. Okay. So what I will do, I will put the messages and the receipts, redacted, of course, in members. Okay. I will put it in members for those of you who want to see it. Okay. Because I don't, like I said, what did my teacher say in school? She said, back up your BS. Okay. That means don't be coming up here talking about stuff, but you need to come with receipts. And this was said back before we even said that. Thank you so much for the super chat, Opulent Jade. I will put your check in check. You know what? I think Nesto wrote this. I appreciate you. Listen, keep me honest. Keep me honest. This my question. Okay, J Vickers, what's your question? What's your question? Let me get back over here so I can see everything in real time. And oh my goodness, I got two. Queen Pam, you, I'm 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 seeing two. Now I don't know if I missed one, but I'm seeing two super chats. Thank you so much. You're gonna have me in tears over here, you know. You're gonna have me in tears over here. Thank you so much for the love. I really appreciate it. You know, I am a still a new YouTube channel, an up and coming channel, a fast growing channel. But it's the small things like that that do matter. So thank you so very much. Um, I was crying when Fran was reading the I'm trying to catch up on some of them. I'm 57 and I'm scared of mine in that regard. She got it like that. I still tell my mom wherever I go because she deserves that respect. Listen, my mom will call me 15 times a day and I better pick up the phone. What? But you know what? My mom can't help but being a mom. I'm her only child. And so, you know, my mom is up there in age. So I'm going to let her be my mom, how she wants to be my mom. Even though I be feeling like, mom, I'm 40 something years old. Like, come on now. As long as she wants to. Because I do recognize that time is short and tomorrow is not promised. Okay. So if she want to call me 50 times a day, I'd be mad sometimes. But you know what? Hey, mama, we got listen, we got the diva in the house. Climbing up Mammy Mountain. You know what? She is in the building. Grown Women Vibes is here, y'all. Y'all put some blue hearts in the chat. All right. So some respect. Just got here. I'm listening from the beginning. Peace and love to everyone. Thank you so much, Queen, for being in the building. My social media mentors are here. The Queendom is here. And I am just very humbled. Okay. I'm just very humbled. Thank you guys so much for the love and for the support. My burning question is, what was the deal with her taking down the lives? You're answering it. Yeah. Yeah. Because the locals, local enforcement, okay, local enforcement. And I'm not sure what the emoji is for Pam Esquire, but if you guys know the emojis, put it in the chat. Let's support our queens. Sonia's edges is here. She is late. Okay. I was trying to lay these edges. Listen, she was trying to find and lay some edges. I know that's right. um, yeah, I will put it in members, but that is basically the deal on that. She was reported to the local authorities. All right. And they're not playing. Okay. I know that she's been watched for quite some time, but now the local authorities know what's going on. And I'm gonna tell you, yeah, she got busted. Okay. Um, she should have she really should have stayed her behind in Miami. Okay. And to be honest with you, when I looked at that live, it didn't look like she was in the same apartment. It looked different to me, even though she still has that picture on the wall. It looked different to me. I'm trying to catch up with the comments, y'all. In these YouTube streets, Crystal Jackson, Dimple Wimples is in the building. Breezy B214. Just trying to catch up. Born a Diva is here. April Crumpton. Just a couple of people I didn't call. The Red Lipstick Hustler, Lily. Who else we got here? All right. Red Lipstick Hustler, Lily. When you joining the family, Queen? When are you joining the family? We got Athena Lark. CA 1983. I'm seeing some new names. So that is wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Let me scroll down to this super chat. Thank you so much, Night Skinned. Thank you for your hard work and integrity. Thank you so much, Queen. I do appreciate the super chat, and I pray that it will return back to you tenfold. And to Queen Nyla and to Queen Pam, thank you so much for your gifts, and I pray that it will return back to you tenfold. I got so excited I forgot to say that part because that's not just some cute phrase that I say, but that is a blessing that I give towards the people who bless me. Right? All right. So I feel like there was something else that I was going to talk about. And let me see if this is gonna jar my memory. If not, we're gonna go ahead and end a little early. But let me just take a look and see if this will jar my memory. Was there anything else? So we talked about the victim fleeing. We talked about Nesto needing a Bible. We talking about Trump getting his karma finally. Make beauty forever. Make Beauty Forever said, I am a new subby. Oh, I lost your comment. I'm seeing lots of my YouTube neighbors. Yes, Queen. Listen, you made history when Ponytail over here, I don't know what she was calling you, but she could not say make beauty forever. Okay. I don't know what she was trying to say, but she is as illiterate as Nesto. Okay. And I'm gonna tell Ponytail the same thing I told to someone else who tried to come over here being a troll and come for me. Ponytail needs to get hooked on phonics. She needs to get a dictionary, okay, like American College Dictionary, and she needs to read and learn 10 new words every day. So this way she doesn't have to be trying to talk like other people, including me and Pam and Nyla. Okay, because there's a video where I think I told Real Talk Bougie. I said, why is she trying to sound like Pam? Yeah, so the charges, I'm like, what is she doing with her voice? Anyway, but so sis needs to get hooked on phonics. She needs to get her a dictionary and learn 10 new words a day. And then she needs to get a book, any book, okay? It could be Michelle Obama, okay? It could be a children's book. And she needs to read a chapter every day and read out loud so she can practice how to speak better, how to read, and how to write better, okay? That is the advice that I have for Miss Ponytail, okay? Instead of harassing victims, you need to pick up a book and read, okay? There you go. And we have a new ambassador. Thank you so much in these YouTube streets. Yes, 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 yes. She has become a wisdom ambassador. I've been waiting on you, Queen. Thank you so much for making a decision to officially join the family. And as I say to all members, you know how this goes. We begin now. Welcome to the family. And thank you so, so much for becoming a member. We've got another super chat from Opulent Jade. I would not be surprised if Cobb County stops her Sunday visits. Baby, listen, it's coming. I'm sure it's coming. I won't be surprised either. She is going to Sweet Wisdom. It's simple. I can't with y'all. I can't with y'all. Y'all funny. Okay, so Pam's emoji is duh. It's for me, duh, slapping my face emoji. It is the judge, the scales. All right. So y'all make sure y'all put some scales in the chat. All right. And hold on a second. We also have Arnetta McDaniels. Arnetta, thank you so much for becoming a Wisdom Ambassador Queen. And thank you. Let me be the first to welcome you to the Wisdom's Daughter family officially. And as I say to all members, we begin now. And I mean that on everything. Y'all give a warm welcome to Arnetta and also to In These YouTube Streets. Y'all make these new ambassadors feel welcome. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. Oh, hold on a second. I'll put it up for you guys. I think somebody might have been asking for my Cash App, so I'll put it up for you guys if you would like to have that. Okay. If you do want to send a Cash App, you can send it to I Am Wisdom's Daughter. All righty. And let's go ahead and keep it moving. Yeah, Make Beauty Forever. There was a live. Ponytail was doing a live, and I don't know. She couldn't say your name. Even Fran was like, "It's Make Beauty Forever." Please upload. Yes, I will. Glorious Love. As soon as we're off of here, I'm going to upload those receipts. One of them is ready to go. The other one I do have to redact, so you have to give me about 15 minutes. But it is most definitely coming. Okay. It is definitely coming, and it will either come up as a members only post, or I will just do a quick thing like this where you guys can see it. Because I don't know if I'll be able to get them all on the post, because I want y'all to see everything. I don't want to just give you a little bit. I want to give you all, but I do need to redact the name to protect the innocent. Okay. Jen F, thank you so very much, Queen, for making it official by becoming a Wisdom Ambassador. Let me be the first to welcome you officially to the Wisdom's Daughter family, Queen. And as we say over here, we begin now. All right, ambassadors, give a warm welcome to Jen F. Thank you so much for becoming a member. And y'all put it in the chat. We begin now. Y'all know I love the color purple. Y'all wondering where that came from? It's the color purple. Where Mr. Okay, so in the color purple, Celi's sister Nettie had come and she says, "Yeah, I just couldn't keep them off me," meaning their dad. Their dad was getting handsy. "I just couldn't keep them off me." And Celi goes to Mr. You think my sister Nettie could stay with us for a spell? And he goes, yeah, show. We be kin now. That's the scene where Danny Glover is smoking on a pipe with his legs crossed sitting on the porch. Baby, that is my favorite movie. Okay. Nobody wants to watch this movie with me because I know every line and I give the lines before they come at the same time that they come. That is my movie. And if you guys have not seen the remake, baby, I don't know what you're waiting on. Okay. I think it's available now on Amazon. All right. Yes, y'all need to go check it out. It was good. It was a little different. It was more to the book, a little different from the original. But yeah, that's my movie. It's gonna be big in my knowledge. Y'all funny. Y'all funny. Y'all funny. Hold on a second. I'm just gonna. I don't always get notifications about the cash apps, y'all. I'm sorry. I don't know why, but when I do get them, I will respond to them. And I think I just got one from Shawnee Pooh. Thank you so much, Shawnee Pooh, for the cash app love. May your gift return to you tenfold. And Fast Pictures is civil. Thank you so much for the super. I guess this is a super chat. Thank you so much. And may your gift return back to you tenfold. Uh make so succeeding said ab make beauty forever. I laughed so hard when even the men were coming for those edges. She didn't tell Nesto that men were coming for her. No, she didn't say that. Let me tell you listen. Um the reality is that Nesto is cut off from the outside world. Okay. That is really the reality of it. Sir is cut off from the outside world. Okay. And so I believe that he's dependent upon what Edges is telling him. And we know she lies a lot. Okay. She lied and told him Shelly C is in the building. She lied and told him that she lied and told him that she's like, I did tell you that I was recording calls. I did. You were right there. I told you. I'm like, oh my gosh, she sounds like she's 2 years old. In his YouTube, all my life I had to fight. I had to fight my brothers. I had to fight my uncles, but I never thought I'd have to fight in my own house. I loves Harpo. God knows I do, but I'll kill him dead before I let a man beat me. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry, y'all. That's my movie. That's my movie. And thank you so much for the super chat in these YouTube streets. Yeah, Nesto doesn't know what's going on. All right. From the bushes, not high for 25 days. Yes. Can you drop the membership link? Mods, can you drop the membership link for Twin 74? Yeah, and so that's where he's getting his information from. Even if you listen to the calls about with Dre, she told Nesto that Tasha K paid for her hotel. It went from Tasha K flying her out, which she did admit to doing, okay, to Tasha K paying for her hotel. Okay, then she also gave her $1,000 for glam. And I'm saying to myself, I don't think Tasha K did all of that. Oh, thank you, Mechadon. She said you did that good. Listen, we might just plan a members only Color Purple watch party. All right. Y'all let me know if y'all want to do the original Color Purple or if y'all want to do the new Color Purple. Okay. Y'all let me know if it's a new Color Purple. All right. I'll pay for it. I'll get it. And then we gonna go ahead with it. All right. So y'all let me know if y'all want to do a Color Purple watch party. We'll do a members only watch party. And y'all let me know if y'all want to do the new or the old. All right. And we have a new wisdom ambassador. Congratulations. And let me be the first to welcome Twin 74. Thank you so much for becoming a member and making it official. As we say over here, and you've been in the chat for a little while, you know how this goes. We be kin now. Okay. You told Harpo to beat me. I'm sorry. I can't help it. I can't help it. She said, would you like to be my maid? Hell no. Okay. Anyway, I'm just clowning y'all. Yeah, $1,000 for glam. Like for real, it don't cost $1,000 for glam. You can get your makeup done for like $200-$300. Okay. She said Tasha can't pay for her glam. She owed Tasha nine. I can't even say it. $999.50. Let's do the original. Okay, Wimple Dimple said, let's do the original. That would be cool. Original movie. Okay, that's my movie. The original. And why do I tear up at the same part every time? Oh, nah, nah. Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh, nah, nah. Oh, yeah, yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Okay, y'all know what part I'm talking about, where Mr.'s like, Silly, come out here and do me right now. Silly's fed up. She's like, okay. She got that blade in her hand, all right, and should come running from the juke joint, okay? She's like, Mr. No, she didn't call him Mr. Albert. That blade looked a little dull. And he's like, God damn women. Yeah, we're gonna watch the original. We're gonna watch the original. So I will plan it, I will set it up. We can probably do it. Y'all let me know. Y'all want to do it this weekend? Y'all want to do it Friday, Saturday? Y'all let me know. She got 2 cents of edges. I can't. Not even 2 cents. Wait, yeah, 2 cents of edges. I can't. Someone told her to go get some stick-on edges from Amazon. Listen, I can't with y'all. I'm still trying to catch up in the comments. I'm trying to get them all. I'm almost there. I just sub and like all you ladies. Well, welcome Latanya Monroe. We are a family over here. We like to laugh. We like to cut up. You may get a little Bible study. You may not. I don't do official Bible study. That's a completely different channel. If you're interested in that, you email me at I Am Wisdom's Daughter, and I will send you the link to that channel. I'm working on content behind the scenes because I will be launching in February. I decided to launch on the 40th day of the year. The number 40 is very significant. Those of you who know the Bible know why. And if not, I'll explain it to you when I officially launch that channel. But it is, you can find it at It's the Word Podcast. Okay. It's the Word Podcast. You can go over there. You can subscribe. And I will let all of you know once I officially launch that channel. Okay. But anyway, I love the Lord. I can't help it. I don't really proselytize over here, but you're going to get a little bit of everything over here. But one thing you are going to get is you're going to get a good time. All right. Hey, Sonia's edge. Oh, you go, girl. A man in her life told her in her life to keep edges alive. You know what? Somebody gonna change their name to keep edges alive. I can't with y'all. I can't with y'all. Oh my goodness, you guys are hilarious. Apple and Jade, thank you again for the super chat. Wisdom, do a poll for original or new. I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm still learning how to do polls, and I'm scared if I try to do it now, I'm gonna mess something up. But I will get with my social media mentors and find out how to do polls on here. I'm just concerned that I'm just gonna mess the whole thing up, and we having such a good time. But what y'all can do is y'all can throw it up in the chat. I can always go back and read it later and document it, what everybody wanted. I can definitely do that. Okay. So if you guys want new versus old, so far everyone said new. Keep Sonia's edges alive. Now listen, we have a wisdom ambassador whose name is a pimp named Nasty Nesto. Okay. A pimp named Nasty Nesto. All right. New. 1 for original, 2 for new. No, we had a couple. I think we had 2 for original. So y'all let us know in the chat. See, Dre, sinners have soul too. Ah, yes. Sister, you've been on my mind. Oh, sister, we're 2 of a kind. So I don't forgot the words, y'all. But anyway, we're going to sing it when we watch the original. Everyone's saying original. All right. We're going to sing the original. All right. Sing God's trying to tell you something. Sing God's trying to tell you something. Anyway. Yeah, I do sing a little bit. Throw that axe. You better sing. Yes. Oh, I forgot to tell y'all. So I created a song for Edges. Okay. The song is not called Edges. I just put a little flip on a song that already exists. So I I'm gonna put the graphics together, and again, I'm gonna throw that in members for y'all. And then that one I'm gonna put in members probably for about a day or two, let y'all see it, and then I'll open it up to the public. All right. But yeah, but I made a whole song for her, okay? Especially right now, okay? She looking real silly right now, and that should give y'all a hint to the song, okay? Shake your shimmy. Yes, 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 yeah. Okay, listen. I think we looking for the original, and I'll tell you what. Let's see how it goes with the original, and then if we decide after that we want to do another one, then we'll do one with the new one, and maybe we'll do that for everybody. Okay, so we'll do the original members only, and then we'll do the new one. We'll do a watch party with everybody. All right, so I'll plan that. I got my mods. They're gonna help me behind the scenes plan that. Jacqueline Courtney, thank you so much for the super sticker, and may your gift return to you tenfold, Queen. Thank you so much. Oh, Nesto feeling some way now that he realizes he let his cotton candy. You know, it's funny that we keep talking about the color purple, because I don't want to give it away for those of you who haven't seen the new version, but in the new version, I think that period of time where Mr. realizes he really messed up, you feel it more in the new version. They took a little bit more time with that, okay? And I felt it a lot more. And I liken that to Nesto. He knows that he's left with silly Sonia. He even talks crap about her behind her back. Miss Civil herself, okay? He's stuck with Miss Civil, okay? Harpo, who this woman? She ain't got no edges. I have edges and a hairline. You know, ponytails grow your hair. They're a very protective style. Very protective style. It grows your hair. It grows your hair. Anyway, Nesto, listen, Nesto knows he messed up. Thank you so much, Fast Pictures is Civil, for the super chat. We'll be listening to Pony Calls, Jail Calls next. I know that's right. Oh, you never missed the WA. I'm sorry. You got to help me out, Opulent Jade. What's the WA? I'm sorry. That went over my head. I'm so sorry, Queen. I just created a song. Hey, Sonya. I can't even finish it. Succeeded to. You stay cutting up. I'm going to sing. Wait, I'm fixing to sing. My name's not Squeak. It's Mary Agnes. And I'm going with Suge. No, wait a minute. What about the part when Sophia slapped her and she was like, "What about me?" Okay, listen, we're gonna have a good time. We are going to have a good time. And guess what? It's gonna be uninterrupted. Wisdom's daughter is not gonna be pausing and doing commentary. Okay. Y'all might hear me do a voiceover on some of it here and here now, every now and again, but we're gonna watch it and I'm gonna be quiet, right? Beijing. Is it really pronounced Beijing? Because that's what they said I had Beijing in my hair. Listen, how is Nesto a barber and he doesn't know about this hair color? And I said that I thought the reason why her hair thins so quickly, because you can see the progression now if you look at the video Jail Calls with her hair. I think sis was dyeing them edges too much, trying to cover that gray, and she burnt her hair and her hair fell out. That's what I think happened. She talking about she got what did she say? She has alopecia. And I actually apologized to this fool, but I apologized because I was going in on her edges a lot, and then a lot of people were jumping on the bandwagon. And I know sister's feelings were hurt, and the Lord told me to apologize, even though I didn't want to, but I have to be obedient, so I did. And that's the only apology she was going to get from me. I said, Lord, I'll do it, but I'm only doing this one time and one time only. I like the new version of the Hell No song. I got it. You know what? Mecca Dawn, if you can take a note, we got to get a soundbite for the Hell No song, okay? WD gonna make them folks put her sweats on again to address you. She can, and guess what? She gonna end up having to take it down again, okay? Listen, she's no mouthpiece anymore, okay? Cobb County done shut her up. So, yeah, no ma'am. Nala said he's an incarcerated musician. Listen, but y'all know Sonya has many jobs. Y'all know Side Hand is a barber. She has aloe pleaser. Listen. It's a henna color from China. Maybe that's what she should have used, because henna is actually good for your hair. But I don't know what she was putting in her hair, but sis done lost her edges and her hairline. We have a new wisdom ambassador. Welcome. Queen Wanda Briggs is in the building. Let me be the first to say thank you for becoming a wisdom ambassador and welcome officially to the Wisdom's Daughter family. All right. I don't know if you're new or if you've been watching for the bushes, but around here, when you become a member, we be kin now. And I mean that on everything. Y'all give a warm welcome to Wanda Briggs. Okay. We family now. There's no turning back. All right. Nesto said, I had it. Nesto said she had her I dream of Jeannie hair. Listen. And even though I did not look at her live, which apparently she has since taken down, I did get a screenshot of it with her head turned to the side. And what's left of the sides of her hair is also thinning. I'm telling you, sis is going to be wearing wigs next. She ain't going to have no hair left. Okay? And she's talking about her hair growing because she Caucasian. Listen, don't let me turn this camera on and show y'all what my locks look like. Hold on one second. I'm gonna give y'all a treat. Y'all know what I look like because I done posted, but I'm gonna show you. Hold on. Hold on. Let me do this. Let me come off this camera. Hold on. Let's take this down. And I'm gonna come off camera for y'all so y'all can actually see, so I can see my locks. Now I don't have no Caucasian in me, as if to say that black people's hair don't grow. Cut it out. If you take care of your hair, black hair grows now. My mama said it was down her back. Don't play with me. I didn't like that comment. I did not like that comment. Hold on one second. Now y'all, my lips are chapped, but I'm here. I may be black. I may even be ugly, but God knows I'm here. Let me see how to do this start cam. Okay. All right. So now y'all can see. Okay. So now y'all get to see Wisdom's Daughter. I don't know if y'all can hear me or not, but now y'all get to see Wisdom's Daughter. Okay. All right. This is for ponytail. Okay. This is for ponytail. Okay. Y'all, I know I'll be cutting up. Let me see what y'all say to the comments. Oh, let me see what y'all say to the comments. Girl, no, them edges are pasted on. I asked Sonia, did she buy those pasted on edges? Twin, it was you. Ooh, twin, you funny. Ooh, twin, you petty, and I love it. I love it. Let me see if I can catch up. Someone say, Wisdom, I saw that. She's using gel. Did Cobb County really shut her down? Yes. I believe that my source is telling the truth. All right. Did y'all see me? Somebody said, cam up, sis. There we go. All right. As I laugh, all y'all keep putting Miel Rosemary Mint. Wait, as I laugh, all of you keep me putting Miel Rosemary Mint on my edges daily. Listen, I know that's right. I know that's right. At Sonia's edges, that is really a picture of her edges. Listen, I don't know. Hair and feet do grow. Y'all funny. Y'all funny. Y'all funny. Thank y'all. She's stressing, chasing after this ninja. That's why her hair is falling out. Listen, I agree with every last one of y'all. Okay, Cobb County as well as the DA were made aware of Sonia's indiscretions on YouTube. Yes, they were. Okay. Yes, they were. All right. Donate some to Ponytail. Listen, I used to sell hair extensions. I got boxes of it in my garage. Okay. And I got that good hair, not that Chinese, fake hair that you press and curl one time and it turned nappy. I mean, I got the good. Okay. I sold some good hair. WD, your hair is civil. Y'all stupid. Y'all funny. That was just a little flex. I currently, my Opulent J said I had my lock 7 years ago. Let me see how it might have been the same amount of time. Let me see. I started locking my hair in 2016, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. So it's 7.5 years for me. 7.5 years for me. Yep. Shower wisdom looks great. Plus, you recently cut it too. Right? I do cut my ends a little bit. Yeah, I do cut my ends. And if you guys know about, locks and stuff, I do have color in my hair. So sometimes the ends themselves, they'll curl up and they may, as I'm finger combing, just like regular hair, how you comb it and your hair, does shed a little bit because a little bit of shedding is okay. Um, so yeah, I've cut my locks quite a few times. My locks will be on the floor. My locks will be on the floor. Okay. Conjunction junction, conjunction junction, what's your function? Fast pictures is simple. I can't with you. Drawn on edges and make it as simple. You know what? I gotta pee now. Terry, no. You gonna do a GoFundMe for her edges? No, we can't. Listen, I'm not even that petty. LeBron's unicorn is in the building. Someone said they want the original. They want the original color purple. What them bundles going for? Amby Bambi, email me at I am Wisdom's daughter, and I will definitely bless a sister. Okay, email me at I am Wisdom's daughter. I'll send you pictures. You let me know if you want straight, if you want body wavy, if you want the water wavy and whatnot. I got it all. Okay, I got it all. So y'all let me know. Yes, please, the color purple watch party. Let me get my membership. Y'all drop the membership link for Lexi, the law nerd. Oh, we have another law professional in the building. Fit Nana in the building. How are you? Listen, we've been cutting up for a hot minute. Fit Nana, we are planning a color purple watch party for all the fans. We have several new wisdom ambassadors, okay, that are very excited about their membership. And so we're going to do a members only color purple original version watch party. Okay. I think I'm going to plan to do that this weekend. So y'all let me know if y'all want to do it Friday night or like a Saturday afternoon, like a 1 o'clock or something like that. Y'all let me know what y'all prefer. Just heard Lock. I am stalking Sister Locks, but can't afford them here in Atlanta. Starting prices 14 and up. I might be able to help a sister outfit. Email me, queen. You got my email me. I am wisdom's daughter at gmail.com. I'm not a killer, but don't push me. Said I'm catching up, but I don't feel right about them posting the victim's father. You can find anyone by their parents. Yes, I said, what are you playing at for real? And then they said all the names. Come on now. I mean, listen, I have let a name slip a time or two, but I damn sure didn't laugh about it. Come on now. There has already been an Amber Alert. No edges have been found. I can't. Lexi, the law nerd. Welcome, queen, officially to the Wisdom's Daughter family. You know how this goes. You've been watching, queen. We be kin now. Thank you so much for making it official. Y'all give a warm welcome to Lexi, the law nerd. We have another law professional in the building. And let me not assume, all right, Lexi, let me know if you really are a law professional. I love having professionals because, I am not an expert in every area, but I love having a professional's perspective. Okay, so you can definitely let us know when we get it right, when we get it wrong. So yeah, let us know if you are a law professional. And if not, that's okay. It's quite all right. Okay. Because we got Pam Esquire, the law intellect, law university over there. Okay. I'm doing faux locks too, boo-boo. Oh, boo-hoo. I don't have a 15-year-old ponies. Not so bad. Y'all funny. Oh my gosh. Y'all are hilarious. Mecca didn't tell him about that. Oh, I must have got lost somewhere. That was quick. Get your popcorn. Hold on. The red lipstick hustler said, I thank God I went to beauty school. I do my own hair. Atlanta hairstylists are a no-no. The red lipstick hustler, Lily, are you in Atlanta? Because you got some queens here that want to get their hair did. Thank you, Dimple Wimples, for the super chat. Sonya look like Cynthia Doll. Queen Black is in the building. Yes, hit the like button for a sister. Appreciate it. If you do have to jump off early, you can hit the like button on the way out. We're going to close soon because we're coming up on 2 hours. And my goal really was to just do a 2-hour live. I'm getting hungry. What did I make last night? I made some chicken gizzards and gravy over rice, y'all. I'm ready to get into it. Milk carton alert. Have you seen Sonya's edges? Last seen in Cleveland in 1998. Ooh, listen, she coming for y'all next with the sweats. I saw the price, size, and ingredients of that Millie Rosemary early and said, yeah, it's expensive. Let me tell you something, especially if you're in the Atlanta area. If you're not, I'm sure whatever city you're from has an herbal store, Herbal Planet, Herb World, whatever it is. You can go to an herbal store and you can actually get rosemary oil. It's going to be real essential oil. Typically, these oils are not made to be topical in their natural state. So what you're going to do is take that. You're going to mix it with a bottle of some type of carrier oil, like not a carrier oil. That's not the right term, but like almond oil. It is carrier oil, almond oil, jojoba oil. Okay. Black castor oil, something like that. And you mix it with that. And then you can actually put it on your hair and your skin. Okay. And you can get the same thing for a lot cheaper because miel is a little expensive. It is a little expensive. I am sick of you and those gifts. But listen, baby, they were so good. And my gravy started gravying. It took me a little minute, but once the gravy started gravying, baby, whew, they was tender too. KK Bonita, welcome back. Drop your salon. I have a disgruntled teen in Atlanta who wants her hair done at the Red Lipstick Hustler. Yes, the Red Lipstick Hustler. If you do have a salon or if you do hair in your home, you can share your email. You don't have to share your information if you don't want to, but you can share your email and then we can get in contact with you to get our hairs did. Yes, I love her jojoba oil. I make my chebe hair butter with a jojoba oil. Listen, we got all these talented queens. Aqua Queen makes her own Chebe hair butter. Let me tell y'all about Chebe. Chebe grows your hair. It grows your hair. Now, I'm not making fun of edges. I'm telling you, it grows your hair. Okay. And sis is making her own hair butter. You listen, y'all sitting on all these gifts, and some of y'all have businesses. Okay. Some of y'all are pregnant with possibilities and have businesses that y'all about to birth because y'all just sitting on some things. Aqua Queen, you better make a few extra jars of hair butter and sell it up on here. You can come on here with it. I'll do a whole commercial for you, sis. Okay, let's support each other. I'm all about some Black enterprise. Okay, I see Sonia's Edges makes her own rosemary mint oil. Now listen, Sonia's Edges, you need to drop your email or email me at iamwisdomsdaughter@gmail. Because I definitely want some rosemary mint oil because that's my jam right there. Okay. She says she got the almond oil, grapeseed oil as her carrier oil. Sis know what she doing. Y'all see all these gifts y'all sitting on? Now, Red Lipstick Hustler, Lily, I'm allergic to aloe. You trying to get me put into the hospital. But it does help with scalp repair and it promotes growth. Glorious Love said, I love gizzards. Okay, Apple and Jade says, Chebe, I want something. Listen, y'all sitting on all these gifts. My son loves him some fried gizzards. He's not finding gravy, but I am. All right, listen, I got y'all. I know meal owner, only $9 on Amazon for my 2 ounce is worth it. You listen, it's I use it. I got it in my bathroom right now. But for those of you who don't want to have to keep buying it, you can make a similar product yourself. All right. So y'all better come up off these businesses. I don't know. And then I'm gonna close with this. All right. I don't know if any of you watched my New Year's message. Okay. It was the last message of 2023. And what I said to you is the message that my pastor gave to all of us, that 2024 is the year of intentionality. Okay. To be intentional means to do it on purpose. 2023 was the year of possibility. Now we're going to be intentional about all those things that we knew were possible in 2023, but we just didn't, we didn't move on it. Y'all need to move on some of these businesses. I don't know what y'all waiting on. Okay. Because someone else is going to come through with your idea and then you're going to be upset. All right. I'm more than willing to support whatever you guys have going on. If you do have businesses, if you have other YouTube channels, let us know so that we can support you. Okay. Let us know. And whatever you got going on, I don't do New Year's resolutions. I do goals. Every year I set new goals. I'm starting my web design and candle business this year. And listen, you better do it, Sarita, and be intentional. Okay. You start with your business plan and you just put one thing in place at a time. But start somewhere. Because guess what? If you start in 2024, even if you don't launch it, at least you started in 2025 is another year. But I'm declaring that it's going to happen for you in 2024. Okay. Because I need someone to help me with a website and I love me some candles. So it's going to happen in 2024. Wisdom, I thought about you when I saw this YouTube on taking 3 pounds of salmon and doing salmon bites, salmon seed, and salmon croquette. Listen, some of y'all cook, y'all do all types of stuff. Let's do it. Amen. It's a gift and we will support 100%. Okay. Yeah, natural products are better. My products are organic. Listen, Red Lipstick Hustler, can you drop your email, please? Drop your email. Okay. Drop your email. Or email me behind the scenes. And if you need to get a Google number so nobody has your personal information, we will figure it out. But I need to get with you because yeah, I love me some natural products and I love me some body butters. So if there's anybody out there that make body butters, okay, my feet stay ashy. I don't know what it is. My feet love some ash. They love looking like I stepped in baby powder. Don't judge me. And so it's only body butter that I can use on my toes and my heels and them ashy ankles. Like my mama say, nothing beats a failure but a try. I'm going to end with my favorite quote. And this quote actually came from Mary Kay. And the quote says, we fail forward toward success. Okay. I'm going to type that in the chat. Okay. We fail forward toward success. That means that failure is a part of success. If you're not failing, that means you're not succeeding because you ain't tried nothing. We fail forward towards success. Each failure is going to get you closer. And a failure is not really a failure at all. Okay. It's really not a failure at all. WD, meet and greet will be stellar. We're working on it. You must be reading our minds. I ain't going to say nothing more than that, but I'm just going to say we working on it. So y'all stay tuned. Opulent Jade Network, I have a goal to complete my book this year. Listen, we got writers, baby. Okay. And I'm definitely going to make sure that I put this video in a separate playlist so I can go back and remember all the things that you guys are working on, so I can do a couple things. One, so I can remember, so I can come back to you and say, hey, you said you was doing this and I need something. But two, so I can pray for all of your businesses. Okay. All your business ideas, all the things that you're trying to do. Okay. We talking about it on here, but don't tell anybody. Don't tell nobody what you're doing. You just work behind the scenes. Nobody knew I was starting a YouTube channel until it was already up here. Okay, so you guys work behind the scenes on your businesses and your business ideas. Don't tell nobody. Just work on it. Just do it and get it done. Ambi Bambi says, I make body butters, body splash scrubs, body wash. I just started my business. Okay, Ambi Bambi, can you please put your business information in the chat, how we can contact you, a website if you have it. Please put it in the chat. All right, accountability. Amen. And I will definitely be keeping all of your business ideas in prayer because this year is the year of intentionality, and there are many things that did not happen in 2023 that will come to fruition in 2024. Okay. Move in silence, start writing poetry again. We got all these ideas. I'm an author of 4 books on Amazon, Walmart, and Barnes & Nobles. Okay, is it, you know what? Maybe that's why I know the name, The Red Lipstick Hustler, Lily, because I'm a nerd and I stay on Amazon. I read a lot. So is that how I find you, The Red Lipstick Hustler? Let me know if that's how I found you. Claim it, name it, and claim it. I can see it now. Sonia's Nesty Hair Tincture now with gizzard gravy. Black hour class. I can't. I'm in a room full of talent. You go, ladies. Granny April is proud of y'all. All right, Granny. That's right. Okay, Bath and Body Works. Yes. Okay. Don't forget to sign up for Score Z. Everyone that needs business plans and funding info. Thank you so much, Succeeding too. I appreciate that. So if you guys are starting a business, you absolutely need a business plan, and y'all can go to Score Z, because sometimes when it's like, just write a business plan, that sounds good, but it's intimidating. Well, what goes in a business plan? Then you look at templates, and they're so detailed and involved. It's intimidating. Okay, business plans don't have to be that difficult, but there are certain things that need to go in there, and so go to Score Z so you guys can get help with your business plan. Listen, our new wisdom ambassador said, unlike Ponytail, I'm a real paralegal. Okay. I practice more as a legal assistant though. But listen, sis know what she talking about. So I know you be laughing your ass off up with Ponytail, because you know good and hell well she don't know what she be talking about. I know it. I see Opulent Jay said, I see you putting together a business directory. Listen, it's organic, baby. It's organic. Okay. Lexi, that is so cool. Have a blessed night. Good night, everyone. Intention is my word this year. I'm trying to really grow my business this year, and I pray that you will get it done. All right, ladies. Succeeding said that Scoresies will give you a mentor. I love you, ladies. Sonia, open up your eyes. We are positive and not chasing booty. Okay. Listen, Fran said it best. Real talk, bougie. She said, close your legs to marry men. Okay. And on that note, I'm going to end this live. Bless you, ladies. This has been so much fun. Thank you so much for giving me 2 hours of your time to come hang out. And I will see you on the next one. Bye, y'all.